Always some shh. Always some shh. Always some shh.
Welcome to the Alwayssomeshh podcast, your number one urban podcast hosted by Chicago's very own Kid Dre. Get ready for real talk, hot topics, and the freshest insights from the Windy City and beyond. Stay tuned, because we're about to drop some knowledge and keep it real. This is Alwayssomeshh podcast with Kid Dre.
It's my fucking podcast, so why not?
I can hear it.
It's gonna get loud.
I hear it.
Skinny nigga with the pounds, blue tip for the rounds. Niggas looking up, but they tryna talk down. All that tough shit, but not outside or around.
I'm on a vibe this Sunday, you know what I'm saying?
Skinny nigga with the pounds, blue tip for
Found a lot of crazy shit.
looking up, but they tryna talk down.
Shaquesha, we gonna catch you up, and don't worry about it. We talking shit today, though.
Playing with kid, got me fucked up. Yeah, my definition leaving niggas fucked up. Turn them to a pack, yeah, that was fucked up. It ain't shit to me, nigga, we can fucking crash. Lobby in your hood, nigga, and I don't need a pass. Smoke you niggas just like I smoke this fucking gas. Never play with me, nigga, know it's never ass. Money man and mafia, you seeing all this cash? Yeah, I paper long. Niggas stealing from me like I ain't put them on. Playing both sides, nigga, like it ain't wrong. The 40 don't work, the AR, get them gone. Any disrespect, we bring that shit to an end. Never drop low, nigga, knowing we a spin. Tryna catch a half a bro and who shot twin. Skinny nigga with the pounds, blue tip for the rounds. Niggas looking up, but they tryna talk down. All that tough shit, but not outside or around.
Ain't gonna give him too much. Ain't gonna give him too much,
What beat
man.
was that you was rapping on?
Okay,
That's an original beat, man. You know, we ain't, it's
I don't know
original.
why it sound like you
It's-
got me hanging on. I kind of heard that in there.
It probably got a couple strings the same in there, so you know, who knows. But it gotta, you know, for those who know, it's a lot of hate going around, disgusting, ill.
Don't pay no attention to it.
Always some Urban American podcast. Yeah, it's some nasty hate going around. I try my hardest not to pay attention, so they try to do something to make me pay attention. So my Instagram page hit that.
Oh.
My Instagram page is as well as our Always some Instagram page for some reason was taken down. For what we don't know. A couple of our clips, you know, did some good numbers. I don't know what the hate is about. You know, but they try to, you know. But at the end of the day, happen to all the greats, all the legends, you know, everybody. So, you know, it's water under the bridge for me. We just gonna build another one, stronger and better. Whatever we didn't do good on the last one, we're gonna do better on this one. So always some Urban American podcast. Hey, listen, ain't shit stopping what I want to do. Everybody that know me know I've been saying for years I was gonna do a podcast. Everything I say I'm gonna do, I chase behind my dreams. I don't care about what people.
You doing it, yeah.
I don't care about what people think. I want to fucking get behind this computer, record us, come up with content, chop it up, make shorts, make reels, put real work behind this. Mama Mia will tell you, P will tell you. I get on the computer, man, be chopping on real, man, I don't, it's me driving this. I appreciate everybody that helped me, but like, man, ain't nothing deterring me from doing what I want to do. And nothing should deter you from doing what you want to do as long as you got life in your body. Chase your dreams. Always some Urban American podcast, so we gonna keep rolling. Man, Mama Mia, the Instagram sensation, ptah the God, shaquesha Elise, also another Instagram sensation.
It's Elise. Why you let me say Alizé?
I thought she was being funny. Alizé!
Shaquesha. Alizé.
Elise.
Hey,
I thought you was being funny, so.
yeah, I thought he was being funny too. You thought he was being funny? I thought he was being funny, so I thought I was like that was clever. Maybe it should be Alizé.
Man, y'all sound like some real drunks.
They probably it'd be a little easier to remember. Shaquesha at
You can
least.
tell they old. They talking about Alizé Mama
Hey,
Mia.
like,
All I keep getting is
Elise.
that one part.
They wanted to be
What
Alizé
song is
real
what song is
bad.
that, P? It
They
was
wanted to be-
I don't
Alizé.
know.
KC. It was
It's a
I
rum
don't
and
know if it was
drink.
Tupac
Like y'all
songs.
put that as a chaser. It's got that blue.
No, Tupac was
I
drinking
never use Alizé.
Tupac was drinking Alizé.
That's
was
for like the
popular.
women that's like
It was popular in
45
the 90s.
plus.
It was popular in the 90s.
Yeah, that's like the older
45.
women.
It's like Gen X.
Yeah. It's one song I can't remember. KC was like Alizé that just popped up my head. He said it. Look, we could chop that up. That could be your intro for your pod.
That's because they so close to being Gen X, because they the first millennials.
Yeah, that's why I said
That's why
that's
they getting so
out
old.
there.
Like,
Real,
That's
I
not
feel like
out my
real
game.
80s babies. Real and yeah, I've been talking shit. Everything we pot about, I don't forget a subject. I took Mama Mia to a clubhouse and they had Street Fighter in the, and I was like Shaquesha, Elise, Alizé did not play this shit. She ain't never played this one.
she probably did.
Stop it, man. Alright.
Man.
Alright, we about to start a pod, man. It's a lot going on. I'm gonna let the MC. I'm gonna fall back being the MC on this one. Let Mama Mia MC us.
What?
Yeah. We gonna
That wasn't in the cards today.
I mean, you kind of did a good job last time. What you think, Peace? Did a good job last time?
He's picking the topics.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go back.
She
to
actually
mine.
do index. She
We
do
don't
all
want-
the stuff you supposed to do.
See,
Index cards. She had little anecdotes.
I don't want to.
She be doing textbook.
See, I don't want to be over.
Have a bibliography. He only act like that for the music.
See,
I just ordered me some cards too.
I don't want to overman the show. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a man. It's not just about men. It's not always some men. Pause your Urban American podcast. You know what I mean? So I want to, so I don't want to overpower
Okay,
it.
I see Mia been getting on you.
No, see, no. This is me being.
Yes, he have.
No. This is me being who I am. My stuff is not geared to one. You know what I'm saying? It's for the people, for the people. So I'm just trying to keep it a variety. That's all.
You called me earlier and you talking about I'm tropical, man. I'm outside in that sun. I was talking the same shit. Motherfucker gonna put me in some suntan lotion like I'm a little kid going to camp.
I'll put the suntan lotion on, but I'm still gonna have my shirt on.
Right. I wasn't gonna put none on.
I
I saw a white dude he in the pool. He was looking kind of slow, and it looked like he kept dipping his head underwater. I'm like, is he checking? Like my girl got a bikini on, and he close to us doing this shit, but he's slow, so I'm not tripping. He came up out that water. I'm talking about he had a whole red necklace on his back.
Alwayssomeshh, your Urban American podcast. I seen a study saying that most single women are more successful with buying real estate and they're more happier than single men. So I got to say about that.
I kind of agree with that. I agree with the being single and successful part, but I'm not
How
too
you
much in
agree?
real estate because the real estate here in Chicago is trash.
No, it's all states. They're saying like many women are buying
Oh.
homes as single women and they're more happier than single men. So they're buying more
Yeah.
homes as single women as opposed to single men and they're more happier. So
My bad, but yeah, I'm definitely happy.
I'm about to say something too. So I'm gonna say something when you done, Shaquesha, because I don't know what they snickering about.
I don't care what they will whatever cat, but
Go
I agree. I definitely agree.
ahead though. Why you believe that, Shaquesha, at least?
No, she's saying it's the
Because
yeah.
I noticed that being single, I accomplished way more
And what you think a man can't?
Um,
You think a man accomplishes a lot when he got a woman, or he accomplishes a lot when he's single?
I think a man he accomplishes a lot when he's single.
So it can happen. We can go
If
both
y'all
ways.
if y'all in a relationship and y'all mindset is not the same,
I'm
if
just
y'all don't have the
saying.
same
No.
mindset, then no, be single.
Okay, but at the same time, the same way a woman can be single and be happy, a man can do the same. So why do you believe women are more happier than men single?
Nowadays, this is y'all age range. Y'all age range. I'm going off experience. These guys, y'all age range, they want a female so that they won't be lonely. That's what I experienced. And I always say no. By you being single, you in your 40s, you can accomplish something. Take up a trade, do something. Just don't want to be in a relationship because you feel lonely. I don't like that.
Okay.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
No,
hold
no,
on.
no.
And I said I'm going
Let
off
them cook. Let them
experience.
cook.
Oh no, not to be lonely. Listen, okay, so I get all that. Not she's saying like not
What
just to say
lonely
you
you
got
talking about?
somebody, but like biologically, scientifically, we are supposed to be with somebody. Man supposed to be with woman, woman supposed to be with man. I think that the numbers not showing for men because first of all, don't nobody want to see them numbers. Not no woman wants to see that men are happier and successful being single without a woman. So it do go both ways. Men do be locked in, single, and make stuff happen for themselves. But I feel like I ain't gonna even say feel. I know that when men do start dating or start to try to get serious with a woman, the plan don't never work through because the woman don't believe in the plan. So back to them numbers.
Never.
With and plus it's more women than it is men. So it's a lot more women that was probably destined to be single anyway. So why not be successful? Why not have the other S? Because you're gonna be single anyway. It's goodness gracious. Oh goodness gracious. No, but women also too, because women lesbianism is on the rise too. But some women they opting out from men and women. First of all, two women not gonna be together forever. I ain't never seen no old married lesbian couple past the age of 50.
Name them.
I have never seen any past the age of 50,
Me neither.
49. But and then just because a lot of women not gonna admit that they always pick the wrong man. So even with these women being successful buying homes, they know they gonna pick the wrong man, in which their whole castle gonna fall apart. So I feel like them acting like they happy for the time being. I feel like we need to take another update on this single women buying houses and being single in like under 10 years. Because if they saying women are the highest on foreclosure and eviction, and if you still single and you got a house by yourself for 10 years, something ain't finna be right. That value ain't gonna be up to par. Something ain't finna be right.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day gotta end. Okay.
Here he go.
Listen, man.
Here he go.
Cut the bullshit. Always some. I'm about to mess up my own. Always some. Your Urban American podcast. To that, I say that is a hack of shit. Listen, the fact that you gotta come out and say that y'all the happiest, that you even try to take a poll, whatever y'all did to come up with the information, proves you fucking unhappy. Because you're trying to measure your happy with somebody else's. Men are always gonna be the most happy. Because we're men.
But
Okay?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Cold hard fucking truth. Okay? Listen, at the end of the day, it's how y'all happier and there's more women out here. I'm a single man and I'm successful. I can have fun with unlimited women.
Cause you have females out here
Hold on, hold
that
on,
be
hold on, hold on,
once
hold
they
on,
have
hold on,
sex,
hold on.
they be
I'll
like
wait.
big
Oh, no,
time.
no, 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 no. I'll let you cook. I'll let you cook. I'm going in the arcade with $100 worth of tokens. You got $20. How you having more fun? Right? Then this is the thing that women
Oh, that's
keep
the
missing.
boy.
Men don't buy homes and all that shit. A man not gonna buy a fucking 3 bedroom house and live by himself. We wonder why the fuck women do it. We not looking to do that. If we go buy a house, we gonna have a family to go in that motherfucker. Not just I got a 3-bedroom house in the suburbs and I'm a man. For what? Why y'all do that type of shit? I have no idea. Women would be 33 with a house, not a kid, not a dog, just them in the house. Nobody to shovel the fucking snow, cut the grass. No, don't know shit about piping up, or, you know what I'm saying? Nothing. Don't know shit about a house. Don't know shit about a thermostat.
Man.
Furnace, P.
Cleaning the gutters, huh?
She just got a mortgage.
With a garage opener.
Garage opener don't even work. I need you to come over and fix my garage. I done met these women. My garage won't go down. Listen, man.
So what was the survey again? I'm
Single.
gonna say this.
Okay, go ahead.
Tell
Okay,
the
survey. So the study was single women are buying more homes than single men, and single women are more happier being single than single men.
They want us to believe that shit.
And this what kills it for me. I would believe it if you left out the then men part. You the reason y'all getting that survey, because probably half of the men they asked, hey, I don't give a fuck. We don't care. Men don't care about who else is happy when we happy. We don't care. And you will never get a speech or a reel where men are saying, you know what? Single men are more happier than single women. We don't care. After niggas who got surveyed probably was like, get the fuck out of my face with that question. Women are not really happy as they say they are. They keep trying to compete with men's egos with shit that it makes no sense. If you happy, do it matter if it's more than men or not? If you happy, you need to dick measure in context of happiness. How y'all know that? We would never have a conversation like this in the barbershop. Man, you happy as being a single man than that single woman?
Goes back.
You don't have to do shit like that.
Hey, it goes back to what I've been saying. Not enough people tell women they are lame. Like, that's like me. I'm on a 7-day Bahama cruise and I'm like, I hope P ain't fucking happy.
Right. At least I'm happier than him.
I'm having the time of my life. I hope they ain't fucking happy right now. Like, you a weirdo.
How many times have we told women the simplest shit make us happy? Y'all don't even like when we do single shit. When you in a relationship with a woman, who make the most reels about the man playing the game? That's something you do when you single. There's single niggas everywhere playing video games. And when he has a woman, instead of her go minding her business and finding something single to do, when she was so happy when she was single, what happened? Once you got with me, you can't stand me being happy, doing my single shit. I'm out with the boys, I'm on the video game, we playing cards, y'all go have y'all little sex party, but you worried about what I'm doing. You got a haircut to go out with who? I thought y'all were more happy single. But it's only single women getting their old ass up here in front of these cameras, and they pretty. You got your what's her name? Ellis Ross.
Tracy Ross, yeah.
You got the girl that's in the Tyler Perry movie. You got the girl from Different World, Cree Summer, Taraji, Tia Mowry, single and happy. And then next goddamn time you see them, they crying, talking about, oh, I regret not having a man and not settling down. But y'all don't know that. You ain't gonna see no 50-year-old man do that shit.
No.
I have.
Who we asked this question last week. Now you have. Who?
I didn't podcast with y'all last week.
You was on whatever podcast that was on. You was on when we talked about what's the unk we gotta hook up.
I'm not hooking no. My uncle's up with nobody.
That's I'm saying I'm not okay. We'll hook them up with not. Who is the unk that need to be hooked up? I asked this question. You was on the pod then. Cause it's a parade of bullshit, man. Listen, when I was single, You go out, and it's always gonna be a couple of tables where it's just women, lonely ass women, and it's Chicago, Oakland, L.A., whatever. It's gonna be 4, 5 of them alone. It's gonna be about 4, 5 tables of women alone, groups of women. Now you just talked about one video thing with a group of these celebrity style women, successful women, and these we was just laughing at the one where Vivica Fox, Lisa Ray.
Selena Johnson, Claudia Jordan. And they had their little web podcast
So
series.
you got all these group of women hanging out. They got money. And they ain't happy. They all looking for one thing. And y'all more happy than us. Y'all lying to yourselves more than y'all delusional. That's really what I want to touch on today. Delusion.
I could find a nigga
Wake the
that's
fuck.
been divorced, lost half his shit on child support, happier than single women.
Listen, a lot of
He should be less happier than you, and he's still happier than a lot of single women.
P.
There's a lot of men that fit that description.
I want to say this. A lot of y'all have a better life when you stop being fucking delusional.
Women.
Women, men, everybody is delusional. I mean, this doesn't go to women. When you wake up and stop trying to lie to yourself, the conversation about a conversation about who the fuck is happier, you already losing.
Right.
I'm enjoying life. I ain't thinking about nobody I ain't cool with. I'm thinking about people I want to hang out with and want to do some shit with. Wow, that's real
Right.
already.
Then how the fuck you gonna survey what make me happy without asking me? You just then men. Like it was cool until you said then men. I'm like, that's cool, that's good, that's good. But then when you say then men, I'm like, well, if you had to, you gotta compare your happiness to mine. Comparison is the thief of joy. Had this on a pod a long time ago.
Black women,
Comparison is the thief of joy. So you that seals up that conversation right there. But go ahead,
I
lady.
never compare my unhappiness to nobody.
a lot of
I was going off.
a lot of women, especially black women, they act like a kid doing some shit that motherfuckers been doing. Like men been had money before y'all was able to even have some money. We know what it's like to have money and be single. You not throwing nothing in our face that we ain't experienced. All I gotta say. Losing is sad though. The losing is sad. Cause then you see Stephon Diggs. Where's the video where it's some bad chick with a bunch of money acting like Stephon Diggs, telling 4 model niggas call her mama? Oh y'all that's too freaky for y'all. Y'all don't do that.
That's
No,
crazy work.
I don't pay attention to those people's lives like that.
No. I'm saying off of this, I never seen a successful woman have 4 model dudes like, yeah, y'all call me mommy.
I'm glad you brought that up.
I think I probably seen that in a movie. I can't think of a movie though.
Yeah, a movie. It's my real life.
I seen it in a movie, but I can't think of it. The name of it.
Heidi Fleiss. It was a
You say who?
It don't matter about the movie.
Wait a minute. My camera froze. Hold on.
It don't matter
no,
about the
I
movie.
said it was that biopic on Heidi Fleiss. She was a prostitute.
Yeah. So I definitely disagree with the happier part. I mean, y'all can like yourselves cool. Y'all more happy.
I base my stuff off.
Dogs
of
are too. Women, listen. One thing I learned too is what I want to say too. For some reason, a lot of women want men to be miserable. They want men to be miserable.
I don't know. I want the man to be the best he can be.
No, you know you
I
don't. If,
be
you,
watching shit and I'll be like, what are you trying to prove?
if that was true, y'all wouldn't be mad at us having young women. Every old guy that got a young woman, you would look at him like, damn, I see why. Y'all wants to be happy. Y'all wants to be miserable.
I want everybody to be happy.
There's no way you shouldn't want Cassie to be with Diddy, besides the beatings and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that old man.
That's their business. I don't care for their
Got
business.
a nice little blazing. He okay. You know what I'm saying? Why you wouldn't want to see him with that? I was looking like that's disgusting. Cause you don't want to see a nigga happy. You want us miserable. That's why these women think when they leave you gonna be hurt.
You will never have another woman like me.
Going in the
I
car.
really didn't want to cook
That's
black
for the
food today.
dudes who homeless that probably think like that.
I didn't want to cook black women today. But
Well, we cooking women because I want to talk about Cardi B and
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
The Cardi B
Yeah.
thing, because right now from the videos that's going around with her Stefan Diggs, that look like a Diddy party. It's the same sisterhood, and we got another black African Latino woman, Afro Latino woman, Cardi B, like Cassie.
Because she's
Did
Ecuadorian.
y'all husband?
Yeah, or Colombian. One of them.
Yep.
No, she Dominican.
Yeah. No, Cassie not Dominican. Cardi B is.
Okay, yeah.
Both of them Afro Latino women.
Yeah. Still the same. Almost, yeah. Been about
Uh, y'all just told me how y'all was we not supporting Cassie, and Cassie was the victim of the Diddy party. And then here we go. Cardi B with Stefan Diggs with several women on the boat having exactly what y'all trying to let Diddy locked up for. Everybody was against it. I'm talking about y'all cannot stand on y'all own words and shit talk for 5 minutes. It's favoritism all throughout the black women community. How you celebrating Cardi B, but you mad at Diddy? Now, 2 years she changed. Any one of them women on that goddamn boat changed their story. Stefan did it. They a victim. It's bullshit again and again and again.
people.
I think secretly black women love buying culture.
People really don't think about it. That's why, like the past episode, if you pay attention to what I was saying, people really don't play out these situations. Like this whole hype about the Diddy party, bro. That's why I said people don't really think about. They don't really. They just hear it and they just run with the little pieces. But everybody want to go to a fucking Diddy party. You're telling me P Diddy, who had the littest party that everybody wanted to be at the party, the who's and what was gonna be there. They had to drug you to be there.
He the party nigga for Black Hollywood.
Y'all
He
can't
was
get
the
it, believe
party nigga.
y'all niggas was taking the pills when y'all was walking the door. They giving it to you, y'all was taking it. Man, stop it. Y'all was with all that. You're not gonna give me to believe he had to drug you up to hang with fucking Diddy, fucking Mega Mansion. That's a fucking
How
kid.
many of you helpers fucking the weed man?
that
Look,
part.
I don't care about the Diddy party, but I would like to go to like a Grammy, BET Awards, stuff like that. I'd be
Look
grateful
in the
for
Diddy
that.
party. I just pour my own drink.
Bring my own bottle. Bring my own weed.
Yeah,
They said you
that too.
that stuff.
To the Grammys.
I don't even listen to people if they get online or anybody's YouTube or social media and say that they had an NDA. Anything you say out your mouth after that, I don't believe you. You already violated the NDA. You can't be a victim if you sign a NDA because the big word and key word in NDA is agreement. You agreed.
Non-closure agreement.
Then
Yeah.
you agreed to shut the fuck up about it.
Yep, NDA.
Then you
Women really think they winning more than me. I'm not here to bash nobody. We just here to shed light and have a conversation. As a man, I don't want to seem biased, but to me, it seems like women be forcing their happiness a lot. Like you could feel it. And like I said, when you go out, it's gonna be a group of women that's all single. You can feel the vibe. Now some of them know how to socialize, and they just ain't met their man. You run up on them, the women that know how to socialize, but it don't be as many. And you just feel the vibe, and they be telling you where they work early. They like, yeah, my girl work for blah, blah. You could just tell like they looking for that. Men, we don't necessarily go looking for it. If it's there, it's there. That's why I say the happy part is unforced. But getting the Cardi B and the rest of them, looking at I didn't even know Cardi B was in the whole video. I don't know how I didn't see that piece together. I thought Stefan Diggs was just off. So you left your husband to say he was cheating to be with another nigga and some other women? And women will be like, yeah, Offset he's sick to his stomach. Where is the delusion coming from? Man, listen.
That's the part. That's the part that matters.
I think, okay, I kind of totally agree with you, but that's kind of like how the sisterhood is in the black community. They wear like that, they are hype that type of behavior. But they won't hype nothing else. But they're a type of mess. And I don't that's what the part that I don't like.
I already summed up the sisterhood. Being pretty and problematic. That's what it's all about.
Nah, you ain't gotta be pretty to be in a sisterhood. It's a lot of ugmos in the sisterhood.
You don't understand their ego. They all pretty. Our opinion don't matter.
They all delusional.
What we've lost to women is influence. It's more of them, and they sisterhood run deep. And there's no accountability, so you can't even make sense of the shit. It's like trying to keep up with a child and what they think. They influence bigger than ours by the fact that it's so many women who were just spouses and baby mamas, and now they're somebody. Rick Ross baby mama. Because of social media and the internet. That's the type of influence. I don't even think if DDG fall off, we ain't gonna miss him. But we gonna keep up with Chloe Bailey. Or whichever baby girl he is. Where's Blueface right now?
Blueface
He was
is
kind of a rapper, but his woman out-influenced him.
But
And
let's
it became all about him and her.
Hold on, but let's not get off of what I'm saying. I don't want to get lost in the conversation. We touching on the denial that women are in by thinking that these men are hurt, thinking that they more happier. I'm looking at every woman that left a man. None of them are winning. But I see all these posts and y'all act like they're winning. Cardi B did not take a win. She left a nigga with hoes to be with a nigga that had more hoes. How is that a win?
Man, gone. Man.
It's not a win.
It ain't. And she got a little infant daughter, so it's like.
Now this nigga telling 3 other bitches, call me daddy. You left your husband for that. The community is in denial, saying this man is hurt. If I seen that video as Offset, I'm like, yep, good, best decision I made. What is going on out here? Y'all quiet. What y'all gotta say?
I agree with you. That is kind of weird.
I'm gonna tell you. I know it was 3-1. I know it was 3-1, but don't fold on your argument. You said women was happy. Don't lean now.
No. I said coming off my experience. I never spoke for everybody else. I said my experience only.
Okay.
So don't you forget that.
Okay. You said for your experience. Okay. But not as a coach. But not as a.
I'm not speaking for everybody else.
We did record you. You said you believe it.
Yeah, and I said I was going off experience.
Okay. I mean, I definitely disagree with you there, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I said I was going off experience. I can't speak for everybody else.
The culture, I be seeing all these posts and they be like, Offset stomach in his back, and Tiana Amon Shumpert sick, and this person and Tracy T sick.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's those people's trolling.
I mean,
those are trolls.
Also, I mean, it also is the culture. It also is like a lot of this troll shit people be believing.
That's because they out influence us now. That's all. That's it. I give them the W there. But in things that matter, that's why Kamala Harris didn't win, because y'all thought y'all influence made some shit, but you don't back up what you talk about. I'm not saying you individually, shaquesha or Mama Mia. I'm saying the sisterhood that represents y'all. We talking about the stereotypes. We the majority, but the minority has the biggest influence. All the ratchet shit, men and women both. But women out here talking about all this shit and they can't back it up. You know how many, every time I stump a Democrat with this question, how much money did you donate to Kamala Harris since you jamming me up about a goddamn vote? None of these black women that said none of the enough niggas voted and it was because of misogyny and y'all hate black women, they didn't give a goddamn dollar to the Democratic Party. Do you know any women? As you two women on the pod, do you know anybody that gave out of their pocket to Kamala Harris campaign? Anybody can vote. Hell, they rigged though.
One person.
But look, let's not go too far. Remy Ma.
Definitely not happy.
Yeah, she's not happy.
Papoose took the W.
I feel like I just, if you was so happy and you letting us know you been cheating on your husband, I would have never let everybody know he was fucking with Clarissa. Cause why do I care who you messing with if I'm the one cheating trying to get away from you?
It's nasty. She didn't take
But
the win.
I mean, hey,
So Cardi B ain't take the win. Clarissa ain't take the win. Tiana Taylor ain't take the win. So something popped
no,
up.
she messing with Aaron Pierre.
What's
The
it
dude that
popped
played
up? It popped up something. Did something pop?
No,
He just messed
that-
with some. Okay, maybe not him.
No, not him.
Who else?
It
we
was
got left? Tracy
Cash
T.
Dog. Cash Dog.
Okay,
They
Cash
said he was
Dog.
messing with somebody in April. He was butt naked on the couch.
It was some text messages came out about Remy Ma got too.
Yeah.
And I just be like, women be like, just be like, oh, we still winning? No, y'all be taking L's. Y'all be leaving good niggas to go be with trash. And then try to act like, I'm good.
I don't care what they did. I didn't like the way she dragged Papoose. And it was like, okay, you telling us way personal. He didn't get disrespectful with her. If so
Yeah.
many people surprised that Papoose went live, that's how I know you're problematic. You said, I'ma drag you. But you supposed to be happy. The way we found out she was cheating on Pap was crazy work. Before we even knew about him and Clarissa, battle rappers was bringing it up. Why your husband and the side nigga there? You said you was happy with this pick over here, but you done made a whole internet beat about Papooses pick. And we supposed to like pick sides, like, oh, he did all the, you was married to that nigga 20 years. Whatever Pap did, it was never a problem until he got with that girl. This is when she got mad. This is my opinion. When she had that fight, and that other comedian, Lou Young, dressed it as Frank Lucas, and Pat was behind her, that shit went viral. And she lost her wig. Like, oh, this nigga happier. He happier than me.
Nah, you can't be more happy than
My baby mama, shit. I know that story. I've lived that story. I am that story.
You can't play the game. You can't
have
have
friends.
You can't move on to a prettier woman. You can't have friends. You can't be a passport, bro. We can't do none of this shit because women don't want to see us happy. They want to see us miserable. What I just say 5 minutes ago?
That's because y'all be around women.
Let me say this about.
Well, not y'all, but everybody else.
All
They be
women
around
say.
women.
Now, every woman don't listen.
I mean, I see
every
them
woman wants you
online.
miserable. Every woman, as a black man, always some your Urban American podcast, Kid Dre, as a black man in Chicago, Illinois, the heart of America. Listen, every woman wants you to be miserable in some type of way. Someone
Not
wants
every woman.
Okay. In some form of fashion. Women like to restrict you.
Not me. Never.
Women like to restrict you.
We
I stopped drinking
Not
pop
my
because of you.
exes.
I stopped drinking pop because of you.
You should stop drinking pop. It's
See what I'm saying? See what I'm
bad.
saying? They want to cut.
Pop is not good for you.
I'm looking at the longevity.
They want to cut you at the
health.
knees.
Do you?
Did I just say that? But what? I didn't listen. All I said was what I said.
What?
Did I laugh?
You cannot
They
compare a
want to
diet
restrict you
comparison.
somewhere.
What? You ain't even mentioned diet. What black women don't like? What you mean? So the diet part is out of care and love.
Don't go down this road, right? Because you're going to be like, I was partying. And she's going to be like, oh, eat it. Mr. Healthy Man, watch.
Man,
They stick to their grudge like fudge.
Yeah, no, but no, I learned that as a man. Men, we don't come into women lives like that.
What I noticed as a black man,
You
and I'm
haven't.
a black man,
You
surfing the internet. It's a broad spectrum now in today's society. It's a broad spectrum now of sexuality. You got your pansexuals, your bisexuals, and you got all of these demographics and subcultures of sexuality.
You got the down low.
And only, let me cook, down low or not, heterosexual, which is women and men attracted to each other. And we the only sexuality, heterosexuals, are the men. We gotta go online and listen to our women who claim to be attracted to us talk about how they can't stand us. I don't hear other gays say, I'm like, you attracted to other men. You won't see gays going online making whole fucking entire podcasts about how they can't stand this other gay person. But we the heterosexual, we the premier sexuality. Without us, ain't none of these other ones coming along. And all I hear from the women, I'd rather be with a bear. Just complaint after complaint. But they're happy. I say this is crazy work. Like, that's crazy. You cannot find me a video where you'll find a bisexual or down low, whatever sexuality it is, talk about who they're attracted to in a bad way, the way heterosexual women talk about heterosexual men. And I can even tighten that by just saying black men and black women. That's crazy. I'm like, at this point, my son's gonna grow up looking at this shit like, do women even like us? This is why y'all done backed yourselves into a hole when you go on these speed dating and you go out here to these single parties. Ain't no men approaching you because you didn't talk so much shit. At this point, you got to approach a man now. Y'all so fucking picky in particular. Well, I ain't gonna approach her.
It's not even that deep.
Me.
It's not that
and
deep.
You ain't got no game.
It's not
so
that
you
deep.
Don't do it.
It's not that deep. It's not even that deep. Pause.
It shows
The real
not.
thing is they don't want to see men happy. You see, if you want to see somebody happy, that's not hard to accomplish.
Yeah.
They don't seek out to do that. So therefore, that's why the outcomes be the outcomes. So like I said, you could be with a younger woman. It's gonna be some women don't like that. You shouldn't be with no younger. What do men be saying to y'all that you shouldn't be doing?
You shouldn't be with no older man.
I ain't never heard no man say that.
Me neither.
Okay. So we don't say nothing. We man our business pretty much. So
The best we will say is don't put that on, and we can't even say that no more. We control it. It's so many counter narratives to what a man say.
we don't tell no woman.
Right?
See,
100%.
we don't tell no woman that's not our woman not to put herself on, bro.
Nope. She'll go online and tell other women what her man told her not to wear, and they'll all jump on the man. We just watched it.
I just, man, it's just like I said. I'm just tallying up, man. I'm just tallying up, keeping score. It be funny to me when people, when I see women leave somebody and they do better. I love to see the downfall. I love to see the suffering. So for the Remy Ma and the Cardi B, I love it. When I seen that video, I was like,
Remy Ma, 44 years old, and she on
She
here
messed
acting
up
like
and
a
she
YN.
knows she messed up, but she's just in denial. Remy Ma.
YN coach.
I don't know.
Cardi B,
I don't know the details.
I don't know. I guess she just tired of being tied down or something.
I don't know the details and don't really care. But the whole generalization of it. You thought you was hurting him, and now he was a champ.
Huh?
Now
I
he
did.
was.
Oh no.
That's
Yeah,
that.
you finish talking. I'm sorry.
Credit.
Listen, you thought she was hurting Pat. Now he with the champ. That's tough. You can sit there and tell me whatever you want. I'm happy. Yeah. Okay. P, how would you feel if you left your girl? You was like, yeah, bitch, I don't want to be with you no more. And she started dating Devin Haney.
Yeah.
Just went from you to Devin Haney. How you gonna feel?
I'm gonna be like, damn, she came up. If I'm not happy, if I'm not happy, I'ma talk shit. You got that nigga around the kids, you that toxic shit. I'm gonna do my mojo bro. And that's
Shaquisha,
what she was like. It's so
Shaquisha.
easy to understand when we break shit
Yeah,
down
I'm
from
here.
and we put men in the story. But as soon as you put the woman in the same story and they doing the same thing, they can't see it that way.
Shaquisha, you break up with your boyfriend, he get with Clarissa Shields, the champion.
I'll be happy for him. I'm not finna hate.
Nothing to hate. But you broke up with him though.
It don't matter.
Okay. Mama Mia, what about you?
I him out with Clarissa Shields. Damn, that's what's up. That's what's up.
I'm not a hater.
That shit go. Listen, I'm a fly ass nigga.
I'm not finna do no weird shit like
Yeah, I ain't gonna do no
that was
weird
my
shit.
man. And now the shade room picked it up. I'm a bitter ex posting old pictures. Not doing that one. And you with a fighter
I
whose
ain't gonna
hands
do
is
no.
registered.
I ain't gonna do no weird shit.
Good job. Congratulations. Congratulations.
I ain't gonna do no weird shit, but I'm salty though.
Like damn, okay, you got a world
Yeah,
fighter.
yeah, I'm gonna be salty. And I'm gonna
Damn.
talk shit. Oh, you fucking with Devin Haney? You don't need me to be on take me off child support. Shit.
Man.
Fuck you need that for you, Devin Haney.
Man, you see how Green said the Javante Davis fight with a mink on, and you broke up with her. Man, y'all that stuff, man. See, people in denial, man. We gotta come out that denial and delusional.
I ain't in denial.
Aspect.
I'm not delusional.
See,
he got with a girl that could fight. First of all, I'm not really disrespectful anyway, especially with the breakup or the relationship. So
yeah.
it's.
But see, we got
That's
so
good.
people got so delusional nowadays that it saddens me. And I want to touch on that a little bit.
That's good.
Cause man, it's a lot of that going on, bro. Somebody listen.
What's going on?
Listen, delusion. I think people have got so talented with like playing man games that they play them on their cells.
And that's all that's on TV. Delusional toxic shit.
I
That's
mean,
all they advertising for
if
the black community is
you got
delusional and toxic behavior.
yeah, but as an adult, you gotta stop using TV. We gotta stop using excuses for TVs as an excuse for adults.
Why we move the way we do? Oh
Like
yeah.
we gotta stop. We gotta stop handicapping people. That's a part of delusional. Like you shouldn't be
And
able. We shouldn't be able.
I also feel
We shouldn't be
that,
able to say people act like this because of social media and TV. You a fucking adult.
and I
Everybody.
also feel that the black community, believe it or not, I feel like the black community, they need therapy.
Oh, absolutely. I said black women and black men both need
Nah, I
reform.
don't even think we need that. We need to
I
just
said we
stop being
need
delusional.
reform. We need reform. Black
we
men
need
and
to
black
stop.
women both need reform.
We don't need none of that shit.
Yes, we do.
Always from She American
Yes, we
Podcast.
do.
All you gotta do is stop being delusional.
We need reform. The black
We
community.
we letting serial killers run rap. That is fucking we ignore. That's one hand watch this hand while the other hand slap you. That's delusion. Ain't no fucking reform for that.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
It
Stop
is
being fucking
reform.
delusional. Wake
Just
up.
like with the women.
Yeah, how do
Just
motherfucker kids walk around here talking? I got 6 hats. Motherfuckers like, oh, he that nigga.
But
That's
delusion is a form of mental illness.
delusion. That's delusion. I'm just delusion. This is not delusion.
Just like what I was trying to explain a conversation about how a certain demographic of women skip the line and end up with powerful men, the whores. They are enticing and very, very lusty at the highest level, where they're getting closer to powerful men. Women that ain't got no degrees, ain't never worked a real job a day in their life, but they're beautiful and they're able to use their sexual talents and their beauty to get within the realms of powerful men. This is what it is.
Right. So what part is that? The delusional thing.
That's a part with I would say men, but I feel like that's a battle that women need to work on amongst themselves. Because why is these type of women skipping the line?
I think that's
And
always gonna be a thing.
You can't
Men
say
with power, they gonna bring beautiful women around, whether it's genuine or not. We gonna pay for that. That's why I say prostitution has always been kept keeping the economy afloat. But now with this sisterhood and the feminism, y'all burning bridges, violating the code. I'm not saying you as an individual, but the people that agree to have this lifestyle, you can't twist it around and get men locked up. Like it's working now, but when it stops, what you gonna fall back on? Because these men, they just gonna go bring women from other countries. We not even finna deal with you American hoes, because y'all keep playing with the feds, y'all keep snitching, y'all keep fake moving, fucking up the pussy. Whole time y'all doing that for a little count of bread. When that run dry, you back over here doing the shit again. Cassie is a repeat offender, but we gotta keep feeling sorry for a repeat offender. That's just an example. But men we always gonna take the step, and women always gonna do that. That's always gonna be a thing,
but that's why
sinful or not. So I don't argue about things that's inevitable. That's always gonna be a thing. How you conduct yourself and do it is another thing. But like when you try to twist the law and make yourself victim, okay, we'll go wherever else, somewhere else. Passport bros been a thing.
I mean, but let's not get too far because what I'm touching on is even like the Cassie thing. For people to argue like she was being held hostage and all this,
man.
like, and now we seen the clear evidence. Before it was all speculation, and you still trying to ride the wave. Like it's like delusional things are being accepted, and we not saying nothing, and we enabling them to have this crutch.
To keep doing
This
it.
girl with no fucking hostage. Now I'm riding with Diddy pretty much at this point. Now he probably did do some fucked up things, but you was cool being there. You told old girl Beyonce got Jay-Z, where I'ma go? Cause you didn't want to leave a rich nigga. So because you won't want to be, you making yourself a hostage off of the lifestyle. That's delusion.
Yeah. I'm still on the
Also,
part. Yeah, I was still on the part with the whole police thing, what she kept saying, and people just not blowing this up. I couldn't tell because nobody would believe me because he's powerful. This was around the time when Bill Cosby was going under. He's old. The statute of limitation, it was well past this due date, and he was rallying up 60 and 70-year-old models from the 70s.
What black man ever had that power?
So my whole thing, it was just,
That's another part of
I
this
can't
delusion.
believe it.
That's another part.
I
That's
can't
another
believe
part
it.
of the delusion.
I can't believe
What
it.
black man had that power
I
to
can't
where a
believe it.
woman couldn't speak out against him?
Man,
There ain't me some black man had that power.
they ready to hang black men, especially one with money.
What black dude? Which one? If they could have said something on Malcolm X, they would have said something. Martin Luther King, they would have said no hesitation. Yeah, that man ain't no fucking power. Listen, that's another thing I was talking about too. When people was arguing about Diddy and he was so powerful, man. I just seen Cameron was talking about how he pressed Diddy about Mace publishing, and then the famous line that Jada Kidd said about Diddy keep coming up. Y'all, this delusional thing that y'all wants to believe about Diddy, like he was so powerful and he would have shut you up and he blew up cars and do all this.
You get people touched and killed. Okay,
this nigga
please.
the kingpin of crime now.
The man.
Red devil. That's how they talking about Diddy. It's
Man, hey,
ridiculous.
I told her, man, everybody was talking about, I ain't shiny suit, man. Everybody was cracking jokes talking about Diddy in the early 90s. Shiny suit, man.
All in the
They was, come on,
videos.
man.
Who's scared of that?
Yeah,
But
I'm
what's
like, shit, Diddy wasn't this guy when Suge Knight stood up at the Source Awards talking his shit. They was trying to be buddy on TV.
The
We hear all
videos.
these stories about who he had shot, but when it was time to be that tough guy we believe Diddy is in these court documents, that nigga
another
was shook.
another thing that's delusional is we gotta talk about I gotta talk about Angel Reese, man. The delusional fan base with her. So I've been showing Mama Mia. It's a group of young men. They mostly look white. They pretty much been making a bet. They for 6 weeks straight. They have been cashing out on Angel Reese missing her first shot.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Listen, then people want to say we hate on her. No, y'all not about to do this delusional shit. Y'all see y'all did with LeBron with Angel Reese with us. Our eyes are open. Okay, our eyes are for some. When Brian played with Cleveland, true enough, I wasn't watching no fucking Cleveland. So yeah, some stuff y'all had to, I heard, but I didn't see. I see Angel Reese. You don't have me fooled. Cardoso, the best player on the team. She had the best game. They had to win their first game off of Cardoso's back. She shot great from the field. Listen, these delusional fan bases. We could go down and name them all, but we gotta wake up. It's cool to like somebody. Like, I think I don't know what I don't know what the period that changed, right? Remember, like when we used to watch wrestling, you had the heavyweight champion, the intercontinental champion, and so on and so on. It was cool to be an intercontinental champion. It's like everybody now they have to have this fake persona and be the best, or they ain't nothing. When you might be cool being a number 5 guy. Let's stop the
This
conversations with Angel Reese being the number one anything. Let's just stop.
this is what I'm gonna say about Angel Reese. Y'all treating this woman like, okay, she plays a professional sport. Y'all treating her like Bronny, like this is your little girl. Bet nobody talk about my baby. Now, when we compare Angel Reese and LeBron, the difference between LeBron and conversation with sportsmen, we didn't use racism and make it a victim thing. Either you like LeBron or you don't, and that was the argument. And it was that, a sports argument. And it was more all in fun. Motherfuckers, even if we delusional about LeBron or Michael Jordan, that's where it stayed at. Sports and shit talk.
You to
With
be
Angel
delusional.
Reese, because it's a black woman, women gonna make it problematic. And they're gonna make it, she's a victim and she's being bullied and it's racist because you're saying something about a black woman who plays basketball. So we shouldn't say nothing. She got sponsorships, she got deals, so she can be talked about. We try to pick and choose who can receive criticism. The woman is not good. She's a professional, but she ain't no good scorer. She's a good rebounder. And I don't want to hear I don't give a fuck who say that. If you got eyes and 2 fucking ears, it's a duck. It's a duck. She out there quacking and flapping and flopping. She play like a duck. We don't have to kiss your ass or pander to your delusion. You can argue about whether she's better than Caitlin Clark or not, but that's where it stays. All this, she is racist and she a victim. Fuck out of here. It's
I
the
don't know.
same shit with Chick-fil-A.
I don't know if it was 30 or 35% of her rebounds are her own shots. We gonna move right along. We ain't gonna not too much on Angel Reese. Focus on your game. Focus on your game.
Shout out to Chicago Sky. Get some more players.
Remember that.
Always some Urban American podcast. So we had this list. It said, fellas, how would you help her out if y'all start dating her? So P, how would you help this lady out if you would start dating her? Her rent is $3,000. Her car note is her car note is 600. Her light bill is 287. Her gas bill 180, water bill 180, cable 210, trash 45, cell phone 500, insurance 200, groceries 400, toiletries $100, $300 miscellaneous.
6,000 a month is crazy.
How would
6,000
I
a month.
help her out?
Yes.
I'll send her some job applications and some references. Hey, look out for my shorty. Pull her application, see if she can get hired, cause she got
She gotta have
bills.
a job. She paying 6,000 in bills. She gotta have a job. How would you help her? This lady with a job.
She pay her bills is
She need a
6,000.
better job. She needs
Cause
a better job.
we didn't say she couldn't pay the bills, but her bills is 6,000. It didn't say she needed help paying the bills. How would you help her? That's what I'm asking you.
Oh, so I thought she needed help. You asking me how would I help her?
I'm
Is she asking for help?
But she's a single woman who pays 6,000 a month just to survive and live.
How would you come into her life and help her? A woman that has 6,000 a month in bills and she's paying them before you.
3,000 being her rent.
Oh, okay. I send her some job recommendations. If you need help,
She already got a job. She already got a job. She's
Need a
maintaining.
better job.
She maintaining $6,000 in bills without you. You don't need your help financially. How would you come in her life and be a helpmate?
Look at them bills. The bills should be bills. Them is it don't make sense, P. The list ain't making sense. You probably a visual
You
like
don't need
me.
my help financially.
She
Okay.
already said it without you, P. I'm the question. Don't lose on the question. I'm asking you, how would you come in her life and be a helpmate?
What kind of riddle is this? I just told you. I said send
Okay,
her a job application. You say no. She got
can
a
I
job.
answer? I'm finna answer,
Why
P.
you okay?
Right.
Okay.
You
You
can't
want
say
to go with
this.
that? He can't say that.
No, you can't say
You
it.
you want to go with that? Text it to me.
Okay,
He on the
so
phone. How you gonna see it if he on the
All
phone?
right. P. Listen. Okay. She's already maintaining the bills. She don't. You gonna give her a job application for what? She already got it. She already paying the shit. You get her a better job. Okay, she's still paying the 6,000. You just got a better job. Okay, Mama Mia. If you know on the other foot,
I'm confused because all right, okay. The question is, how can you be her help me? Is she dating for help? Then it don't matter what help I offer if she don't need the money.
Yeah, it do. It do matter. Cause them
It
bills
do.
is ridiculous. Them bills is ridiculous. That's why
But
we
you
said
just
what the
you
bills
just
was.
said she don't need help financially. That's like 90%. That's help.
It's
Period.
not.
Something called something. Whether I buy it for you or provide it for you,
If
something
P
called something.
assume we and I don't like assuming, but we supposed to be able to assume though if a person has bills that they should be able to pay them. So if I meet you, already got $6,000 in bill. I'm not expecting you can't pay. I'm asking you with a woman, these are her bills. What would you do to help her? You said get her a job. I'm not gonna force the question no more. So, Mama Mia, you being on the other foot, if that was you,
all right,
how
all
would you?
right, all right.
I'm going down the list of the damn bills because some of them look unnecessary. Um, how would- her cell phone bill like 500. I don't know if she like leasing iPhones at this point. It's
You see, you know
ridiculous.
why you can't answer the question because it's a dumb question. How can I help you if you leading with how can you help me? I don't know until you tell me. That's gonna be my answer to that question every time. I don't like little vague questions where they trying to get somebody to say something that they won't mean it. Say it with your chest.
P, number one, her rent is $3,000.
Okay. And we sitting up here trying to figure out who this her is and how she need help. It's a list. She didn't list what she needed help with, then she could go to hell. I ain't
P,
playing no game. I don't play those
you
type of games.
missing it. You missing it. It's cool. If I met this young lady, first off, we gonna get you. We ain't gotta live like this. We ain't gotta pay $3,000 in rent. We can go buy a nice house and cut that down right there instantly. I just helped her right there. If I go get her a house, we go get her. All right, come on, we'll get her a house, pay a mortgage of $1,000. She just say how much? You don't know what to do. It's okay.
I'm
Shaquesha,
not doing that. She
what
gotta
would
say that. She
I was
gotta
what,
gonna
say out her
say,
mouth, this is too much for
you
me.
you fucking up the
no,
This
question?
I
gonna
was
be
actually
downgraded.
gonna say
Fucking
something
up the
similar to you, Dre. I was gonna say, well, I'm paying 6,000 in rent too. Boom. Well, how about we just get a house together?
Split it up. Split the cost in half.
I
That
pay
just
the rent, you pay the utilities.
gunshots.
Yeah,
Peak.
because she told me what she needed help with and she had a solution. You just threw it out there, how would you help me? What
Could
you
we
need help with?
this your woman and I just gave you her whole list of bills and you couldn't figure out a way to help her?
shit. I went straight for the phone bill. Why that shit 500? I got a military plan. Come here. Oh, welcome to death row.
You just said we gotta
No,
get your,
because
gotta get your
you
ass
said
up.
He just
you said she don't need help financially. She able to pay all that shit.
Oh, people gonna hook up at the
That's
railroad.
right. She said she need help financially because she don't want to pay 6,000, in bills by herself.
I don't
I'm
play
not.
them games.
I'm
If
not saying.
you single and you happier than me, I still gotta help your ass find help with how
How
to
you
help yourself. I don't
gonna
even get that question. I ain't playing it.
I'm not
I don't
saying that
play
she.
them games. You gonna tell me what the fuck it is with your mouth? Say what it is, and we can figure something out. Cause
I'm not.
you can leave it. I'm gonna get it. I don't want to move there.
You dragging me. I'm not saying what she don't want to pay. What I'm saying is this: at the end of the day, if I'm meeting my woman and I know how she could save some money, I'm gonna show her. So I was ask you with her bills, like what would you do? You didn't catch on. It's okay. You say get her a job.
Yeah, I ain't catch on because she didn't. Y'all said
Nah,
figure
exactly.
out how to help her. Figure
Exactly.
out how you can
I
help
said
her.
phone bill.
That's why we named the bills, P. So we can ask you what was you help.
That phone bill
We
and
move
that
along.
rent was
That
high
one
as
got
hell.
you.
That phone
That
bill
one
and rent
got
was
you.
good.
Hire an accountant and help you with your budget.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
look at your budget and I'm like, okay,
Oh, that was good.
Now look, cause we talking like this, like right. Shari Richardson bought a house for 580K.
Shikari. Shikari.
Shakari, right?
I say Shakari, but go ahead.
Despite her making 20 million over 5 years through her Nike contract, she bought a house for 580K. See what I'm saying? She was smart with her money.
She living below her means.
What
That's actually
What
good.
Angel Reese say?
It's actually good. She's
You
smart. She's
know what I'm
actually
saying? So
smart.
that's what I'm saying. That's why when I gave you a list
Kiki
of bills,
Palmer said the same thing too.
She living. Everybody not living below their means though.
Yeah, everybody
Everybody.
living below their means.
No, everybody not. A lot of people are
Well, not
living
everybody, but you
beyond
got
their
some people
means.
that are.
so that's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, that's
Sometimes a
what's
woman
up.
needs you kind of life and like, no, you paying what for what? No,
The man is the accountant. That's what you're saying.
I ain't saying that. I'm just saying
Oh
it's gonna be certain things a woman like a woman's supposed to come in a man's life and be a fucking coupon clipper and killer or whatever the fuck.
yeah. And to make sure you got on
You
sunscreen.
better know how to save some money. A
And actually
woman,
got to make
I'm
sure you got on
sorry, that's part
sunscreen.
of my list. You gotta know how to save some money. Be my woman. You can't just pay market price for everything. You gotta know how to pull a coupon out every once in a while. So,
Groupon.
hell yeah, you know what I'm saying, P? You gotta man. You got a coupon? We got a Popeyes or something. You can pull a coupon out that purse or something, baby. But what else y'all want to talk about, man? Come on, let me talk.
The
Speak on your
game,
speak up. I want to hear some
Indiana,
good shit.
Indiana.